Best league in the world, it's so juicy, we call it wet ass. Better than your girl's booty, so we call it wet ass. Wet ass fantasy football will give you what you need. So come enjoy your fantasy, playing with the wet ass fantasy football league. Come join in the wet ass fantasy football league. Don't mess with the wet ass fantasy football league. Yeah, wet ass fantasy football league.
Wet-ass fantasy football league. Well, let me tell you what's not a wet-ass fantasy. When you're underwater during buds training, I would anticipate that you yokels have no idea what that is. It's ballistic underwater demolition SEAL team. And you're underwater for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, upwards of 15 minutes. Hell, I've even stayed in the swamp underwater chewing on kelp for tiny molecules of oxygen for upwards of an hour. And that's a wet-ass fantasy that you lot have no idea how to deal with. And that's not a fantasy with a PH like you've spelled, as if you're hip enough to put it on a shirt. I didn't even wear a shirt in the SEALs. I didn't wear anything at all. For the first few months of SEALs, I went completely uncloaked in my birthday suit. I think it's important for a man to stare another man like a horse would stare another in the mouth before a race. Let's get down to business, boys. It's the Wet-Ass Fantasy Football League. I see you through my sights and make sure that you're getting what you need. Here are the results for week 5. Buckle up. The Smith brothers defeated Julian. That was a 2-on-1 handicap match that Julian didn't pull out like Andre the Giant would against the head shrinkers or the head biters or whatever. Haku and it was Afa and Sika. One of them's related to The Rock, and they're both related to The Rock, and the other one is Roman Reigns' dad. Zach defeated the Newberg brothers. That's how a handicap match is done. That's how Blackjack Mulligan would have done it against the Moondogs. Spot and Fluffy, whatever the fuck the other one was named. He was a jobber. Zach, you beat jobbers. That's right, I'm calling you fucking jobbers, the Newberg brothers. Get your shit together. Better yet, next week you guys should play fantasy football underwater. I hope one of you pricks has an above-ground pool. Be careful, bitches. Ben defeated Win. Win, your name is Win with an extra N. The extra N stands for nada, zero. I don't care how many points you scored. If it's not bigger than the other total on the scoreboard, it's worthless. Win, baby, win. And in the snack off...
Good evening, I'm Clapper's Dump Truck with a breaking news wet-ass fantasy football league report. It appears that a wet and juicy snack-off bet took place over the weekend. For more on that, let's go to my esteemed colleague, Ashley Twerkman. Ashley?
Fuck you very much, Clappers. This week, Portman donned a new team named Matty the Meal Man in his face-off against Harry the Snack Guy. Portman dropped a Smack Talk parody video, ruthlessly mocking Harry the Snack Guy mere moments before kickoff began on Sunday, leaving Harry with little time to respond.
Hello, it's me, Matty Meal Man, and I'm here back for all my followers to film another video. We focus more on making a whole meal out of something, you know? So anyways, this week I'm making a meal out of this. My opponent, Harry Snack Guy. You know, I'm looking forward to this. I think it should be a good meal. I think I'm gonna totally devour it. And so let's dive right in and see what we're doing here. We can start with the smell test. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, this team stinks like shit.
In another gushing, wet twist, Portman proposed a salivating bet. The winner of their match was to make the loser film a review of a snack of their choosing.
Since Harrison defeated Portman in a hilariously low-scoring matchup, it is up to Harrison to choose a snack to force Portman to eat. Here's Harry's response.
Hello, welcome. Harry here, Harry the Snack Guy. So, Matty the Meal Man called me out, said I was going to lose fantasy football this week. Well, the tables, they have turned. Harry the Snack Guy wins. So, Matty the Meal Guy, you should be expecting something in the mail. And we all expect you to record a video and eat whatever shows up at your doorstep. Have a good one. Bye.
Can't wait to see what Portman will have to slobber down on.
We'll find out soon on Wet Ass Fantasy Football League.
Harry the Snack Guy chewed up Matty the Meal Man. Sometimes it's better to just graze. You don't even need to have a meal. Just graze all day. Grapes, popcorn. Stay away from the sugary shit like grapes and popcorn. Maybe just sub in some celery, you chewing motherfuckers. Why are your names Matty the Meal and Harry the Snack? Regardless, it was a grudge match for the ages. Both of you have food-related names. Sean defeated Danny. No nicknames there, none necessary. Kind of a John Cena, Bruno Sammartino situation. Put the strap on that top guy and just let him be himself. No gimmick needed. I changed my last name to Ventura, but I'm still a guy. You know, I'm not Duke the Dumpster Drosy or some goofy fucking gimmick like the Goon or the Gobbledygooker like Vince was doing when he was flying on coke in the early 90s during the steroid era. Sean defeated Danny to remain. Sean defeated Danny to remain undefeated on the year so far. That's good news. And Josh defeated Kyle for his first win of the season. Now, I know that Zach has put it in there that it's your first win as a means to intimidate you, but the truth is, Josh, that they're all afraid of you because it doesn't matter how you start the season. It's how you finish the season. And if you hit that stride in the playoffs, well, fucking Katie bar the doors. I'll give credit where credit is due, Monsoon. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. I give you guys credit, and I also would fair warn you with this advice. Josh is coming for your wet fantasy asses. And then it says, feel free to roast us, say anything. I think I've said a bunch of shit. So, okay, hey, there it is. Those are the results. It's important to keep your friendships and do dumb things like fantasy football. Have all sorts of threads that your wives, girlfriends, and partners would be upset with, that you're taking too much time and time away from work, your coworkers, your boss. Even if you are your own boss, you could be upset with that, but it's important to keep friendships together, and I hope I've helped. Again, it's about this right here, communication and connection. All right. I don't know. All right, guys, play more fantasy football. It's good shit. Is that Aaron Rodgers back yet?